Have you ever wondered why some individuals thrive in the face of adversity while others crumble? It's a mystery, isn't it? The riddle of success that we all long to solve. Now let's dive into this enigma, shall we? We often think that success is a matter of luck or inherent talent. But what if I told you that's not the whole story? What if it's not just about the lottery of birth or the genetic lottery? See, it's more about resilience, determination, and the ability to overcome obstacles. It's about the grit to stand up every time we fall, the nerve to stare adversity in the eye, and the willpower to push through when everything seems against us. Success, my friends, is not a destination but a journey. A journey filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. It turns out the secret to success might be less about the cards we're dealt and more about how we play them. I've had my fair share of bumps along the road to success, and believe me, they weren't all easy to overcome. Let me take you on a little journey through some of these hurdles. One of the most memorable challenges I faced was when I was just starting my entrepreneurial journey. I had this brilliant idea for a business but no capital to get it off the ground. Banks wouldn't give me a loan because I was a fresh-faced 20-something with no business experience. I felt defeated, like my dreams were slipping through my fingers. But I didn't let that stop me. I rolled up my sleeves and took on 3 part-time jobs, saving every penny I could. It was a grueling year, but eventually I had enough to launch my business. Then there was the time I was working on a project that I was incredibly passionate about. I had invested countless hours into it, but it just wasn't taking off. I was disheartened, ready to throw in the towel, but I took a step back, took a deep breath, and decided to approach it from a different angle. I sought out feedback, made adjustments, and eventually, the project was a success. And let's not forget about the time I was passed up for a promotion at work. I was gutted. I felt like I had hit a glass ceiling. But instead of letting it get me down, I used it as fuel to push harder, to prove that I was worthy. I worked on improving my skills, took on more responsibility, and the next time a promotion came up, guess who got it? Each of these experiences taught me invaluable lessons. They showed me that the road to success is rarely smooth, but it's the bumps along the way that shape us, that make us who we are. They force us to grow, to adapt, to become stronger. But as they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? There's always that one moment, that turning point, when you realize that the only way out is through. In everyone's journey, there comes a moment that changes everything. A moment that, like a compass, redirects your path, leading you towards uncharted territories. For me, that was a moment of profound realization, a moment when I understood that the hurdles in my path were not barriers, but stepping stones leading me towards my destiny. Let me take you back to a time when I was at my lowest, feeling like a ship lost in a stormy sea. I was surrounded by challenges that seemed insurmountable, each one more formidable than the last. There were times when I thought of giving up, of letting the storm take me where it will. But then that moment came. It was a moment of stark clarity, like the calm after a storm. I realized that the only way to overcome the challenges was not by avoiding them, but by facing them head on. It wasn't about the size of the wave, but about how well I could ride it. It was a pivotal moment, a turning point that shifted my perspective from seeing the glass as half empty to half full. It was then that I understood the power of mindset and attitude. These are not just fancy words thrown around in self-help books. They are the engines that drive us, the propellant that fuels our journey. Our mindset is the lens through which we perceive our world, and our attitude determines how we react to it. A positive mindset and a can-do attitude can turn the toughest of challenges into opportunities for growth. That moment, that turning point, was not only life-changing but life-affirming. It taught me resilience, it taught me perseverance, and most importantly, it taught me that success is not about avoiding failures, but about learning from them. And that's the thing about life. It's not about avoiding the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. So, after all that I've been through, what's the takeaway here? Well, it's not just a single nugget of wisdom, but rather a collection of valuable lessons. First and foremost, the importance of resilience cannot be overstated. When life knocks you down, you've got to get back up, dust yourself off, and keep going. It's not about how hard you can hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Secondly, determination is key. Your goals may seem insurmountable at times, but remember, the most rewarding achievements often come from the most challenging endeavors. When you're faced with a mountain, don't think about the daunting climb ahead, but rather focus on taking one step at a time. Thirdly, and perhaps most importantly, maintaining a positive mindset is crucial. It's easy to get bogged down by negativity, especially when things aren't going as planned. But remember, it's all about perspective. You can choose to see a setback as a disaster, or you can view it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger. In the grand scheme of things, these lessons are not just about achieving success, they're about shaping who you are and how you navigate the ups and downs of life. Remember, success isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about enjoying the journey. So, what's your story? How do you face adversity and strive for success? It's time to ponder, reflect on your journey, your battles. Think about how you've turned obstacles into stepping stones. We'd love to hear from you. Feel free to share your narratives of resilience, your moments of triumph in the comments below. Remember, every challenge you face is just an opportunity for growth. Keep pushing forward and never stop believing in yourself.